Ladies and gentlemen, nice little public service PSA. The heads of your Lego man can fit inside a .40 caliber shell, and if you flip it upside down, it is now a hollow point. You're welcome, America.
Oh, man, who would have thought a European toy, which was probably invented to decrease gun violence, could also be used for the exact opposite? That's crazy. Well, you saw a video, I'm guessing, about this. Why are people putting foreign objects in guns? Why are we creating blunderbuss out of children's toys?
It's funny you should ask, okay? I blame this all on the porn industry, okay? Because
yeah, shoving shit where it doesn't belong.
exactly.
Been putting plastic parts in places they don't belong since, I don't know, forever, since the dawn of time.
Yeah, since we invented plastic.
Yeah. Let's be honest. The Egyptians were putting stones up there at one point.
Balsa wood.
There's a reason it was called an anal bead first.
That's why balsa wood got found out it could be shaped into a car, because it was shaped into a rod first.
Yeah, they have dildos that have been carved from rocks thousands of miles away from Egypt.
But before that, where'd they come from? Space! Aliens!
The aliens like, you guys want the ultimate orgasm?
You want to go to space, although we can't take you? Use this.
That's what, dude, what if that is what started just butt play for humans? Is the whole alien abduction
Now
thing?
we're getting into a deep conspiracy, okay? So I'm glad you lean on the alien side, because I'm more on the psilocybin mushroom side. You know, it's one or the other, though. You gotta.
Yeah. I'm just seeing aliens taught us about the prostate, and the Egyptians were like, they came back and were like, yo, dude, we got to build a pyramid and a memorial to these guys because they unlocked something. You got, dude, Fred, just turn around and let me show you, bud.
This will
No,
change.
Fred, I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Listen, it's gonna change your worldview. It's gonna change it.
You're gonna be able to look at a sphinx and still fucking rock it, dude.
And let me tell you, if you apply force, your workers work harder.
Man, a hollow point though out of a Lego head is pretty crazy. That means you could have Darth Maul's Lego piece.
Now, I'm just throwing that out there for the next, Luigi.
Yeah. Angry Luigi. I don't know why people were
Are you saying
surprised that
Waluigi's going to be the next one?
No. Luigi. Do you remember the meme from Mario Kart where it's Angry Luigi looking at the fucking camera all, like, side-eyed
No,
and shit?
see, the only one I ever remember is the one off, like, Mario Party where he's kicking rocks.
Yeah.
He's just, aww.
Aw, boom. That was always my favorite joke for the, I think it's Mario Party 8 for the Wii, where you could shake the controller and it would taunt your other... yeah. But, like, if you were Luigi, if you just shook it like you were beat off, it just was, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, aw, boo. Just, dude, I know I'm not the only person who did that bit. That
There's
was
no
just
chance.
classic Wii remote. And the fact that it's a Wii remote.
It's already phallic in nature.
Dude, well, and it's also called a Wii.
And their covers were clear condoms to put over those to make them safe.
More dick shape, like.
Yeah. Ribbed for your pleasure.
Yeah, a lot of people, Nathan, it's another one of those plastic things that's probably been somewhere it shouldn't be.
Yes, very much so. And if you do your Kegels daily, you could still push the buttons.
Yeah. Japan, Nintendo, like, do you guys ever look back at that? Like, I don't know what we thought the world could be mature with this.
No chance.
Or did they had to know what they were doing. That's just like the early ages of viral marketing, right? Like,
yeah, but
the internet was just
you
still
say
around.
that
so you get
Japan's
people-
just as fucking weird. Like
Oh, no.
I told you that story. I forget how long ago, where they're putting out advertisements for some game, and then they had to start covering up the erotic zones of the female characters because men were walking up and licking the signs.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. They're not scratch and slick, guys. It doesn't work that way. You're not going to get a taste. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that is. You know what though? Get it where you can. Okay.
Just don't kink shame, dude.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I like. Not everybody is brave enough to walk into a hentai store and buy what they need.
Is walking into the hentai store the equivalent of what it felt like when I just turned 18 and got giddy to go into the local romantics?
I don't think any of them care. I think it's so destigmatized there that like it's like women walking around with romance novels. They
okay.
don't notice it.
It's their Victoria's Secret. They're just like, oh, the fall lineup.
Yeah, no, I just think it's great that like there are men who are also taking in literature as their pornography.
Oh, we got the. I need to titillate my brain.
I read it for the story.
Ah, yes.
This Shinigami is gonna help this young woman out.
These tentacles will only grant a wish one time.
One time. Only every 10,000 millennia will these tentacles spare the universe rather the sacrifice of one brave soul.
You must coax all the tentacles in your fluid.
Oh!
Oh, shit. Hank Hill's in this. What a crossover.
Damn it, Peggy, I'm gonna have to fuck an octopus.
Oh, man. What's funny is
why would you have sex
saw
with
a
an
story
octopus?
saying that his kid isn't his because Bobby's actually Dale's.
No, not Dale's. It's Bill's.
Bill's, yeah, because they used to
I've
date,
seen
and then Hank's infertile.
Yeah, and she's been cheating on him for years, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I respect it, but I'm deeply saddened by not using your conspiracy theories towards the real world and creating solutions for real life problems.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but also there's no DNA test for Mike Judd's cartoons. I guess we'll find out. You know what, Nathan? We'll find out probably in the new reboot of King of the Hill. Maybe that'll finally answer some questions.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, they're you didn't know they were making a new King of the Hill?
That's unfortunate.
I'm actually stoked for it.
Yeah, I was, and then I saw what happened to Beavis and Butthead, and I was like, it doesn't work the same.
But Beavis and Butthead isn't the same format as well at King of the Hill. King of the Hill is basically a sitcom that's animated, which that'll work. Beavis and Butthead was a product of what its time was.
Beavis and Butthead, it really got crippled by the fact that music videos suck now.
Yeah, they're terrible. Nobody like even if you watch that, you wouldn't get it. Also, like you were just playing to an audience of us, right? The people who watched it. You can't grow the audience of Beavis and Butthead really anymore. It just like they've been gone for so long.
They've been gone, and like South Park made them look like we were watching The Lion King.
Yeah. It's definitely the jokes, the humor, it's untouchable. South Park honestly has ruined most adult animation.
Yeah, joke-wise, yeah.
Yeah, there's just nothing on par with storytelling or jokes. It really is. It's goated. It's unbeatable.
It's great. I still will watch the original Beavis and Butthead, hands down, no problem. But
oh no, I'm not disparaging those. Like, there's still some of the funniest moments, but it's like the reason South Park still is around though is because they never left, right? And it still grew with an audience like there's just kids now who are just like your daughter watches it and she thinks it's hilarious. That's how good it is it transcends generations. Whereas Beavis and Butthead is just not going to do that because they don't have.
It's because Rock. It's because Rock is dead, dude. If it survived, Beavis and Butthead would survive.
Well, streaming killed the music video star, so you know.
Yes, it did.
But there's no like culture around music videos anymore, or like that. You know, like the cartoons themselves about them being in high school work, but the big portion, I think, what really sold Beavis and Butthead back in the day was definitely them watching whatever they were watching on MTV.
It was
made it funny.
Sick because you got to watch and sample new metal music that was coming out. Not actually new metal, but like brand
know what you
new metal, and
Yeah.
that was coming out. So you'd be like, you'd see different groups and stuff like that sounds sick, and you'd hear a bit, and they'd do their little commentary over it, and then they'd
Yeah.
change it.
That's what's very interesting about MTV at its time, like when it was in the heyday of it, is how often they had TV shows built around the different little pockets of music, like groups.
Yeah,
Like Beavis and Butthead was a lot of like hard rock and metal. Like they had Yo MTV Raps, and then they had, I'm trying to think of like other shows. Like Daria was kind of more like that punk.
yeah, that
scene.
was yeah, that was where emo grew up.
Yeah. But like it's funny how they segmented shows like that to basically hit every little click of music.
Yeah,
I was thinking about this today, largely because of you, and I was one of those kids who floated around all of the different clicks of music. And that's why I never felt like I fit in with a lot of people, because I was listening to everything. Because I didn't just like listen to metal, I listened to rap, I listened to, and like everybody, there was always those people who really dug deep into their subculture, right? Mm-hmm. And I never dug deep into one subculture. I had my little tentacles and everything. I was really hentai-ing music.
I really fucked with everything.
Really just was like into all of it, you know what I mean?
I was suction cups deep, baby.
I was getting bukkake by the Billboard 100.
I never saw the Disney burnout coming.
But yeah, I always thought that was interesting. I've been going back in the old catalog, as we've talked about. I know a lot lately, but been really going back into the Wayback Machine of the music categories lately. Been back into the early 2000s pop music.
Okay.
And I notice a trend in
That they're putting late 90s music and saying it's 2000s? Because
yeah,
I've noticed that.
That is a trend. I've noticed that too.
Like, wait,
hey, Nathan,
in sync.
Y2K really mixed up some things, okay? It didn't reset the computers, but it shifted around at what genre meant.
Yeah, it's like, hey, this 2000s, what's 2000s mean? Apparently 95 to 2005.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, the early aughts and then the late 90s are what considered the 2000s.
Yeah.
Which is so... Because then there's the 2010s, and that includes anything from like 08 to like
It makes, yeah, I'm like, you guys, your fucking list sucks dick.
It's so true. I've noticed this as well. Like, it's very funny. But I noticed something with like that genre from like, okay, 99 to like 2003, right? Mm-hmm. It actually even less time, probably 2002.
That's peak Limp Bizkit time, baby.
Yeah. But I'm talking about pop music back then, not new metal. Like I know that was very popular.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about like pop.
Yeah, okay, Korn.
Yeah. That's what always confuses me, because I go, the pop music, and people will say stuff like that, and I was like, I guess that technically means popular music,
Yeah.
but that's not what you mean when you say pop music.
No, it's not, but
Nobody means that.
It's not, but it is. Welcome to
Right.
the U.S. government way of thinking.
Yeah. Welcome to the CIA psyop for blistering your ears with music. But in that time frame, the Spanish guitar was being used a lot.
Yeah, Ricky Martin, the Spanish Armada.
Yeah, the Backstreet Boys had songs with Spanish guitar in it.
Now that you're saying this, you just made me realize something. In the early aughts, cultural appropriation was cool.
I think they just found some. There was just one dude in L.A. during the music boom there, and they were just like,
his name was Carlos Santana.
Yeah, Carlos Santana was just playing guitar, and people were like, that guy's got to be on every fucking track.
Hey,
for the
Carlos,
next 2 years.
You want another hot white boy singer? Okay, here's Rob Thomas from that Matchbox 20 band.
Yeah,
Go for it.
I've been making playlists, right? And I was like, I'm gonna find a bunch of the songs from the 2000s, aka the late 90s, early 2000s.
It's such a fucked list, dude.
Yeah. It's because the transition there happened so gradually. It like really blended well. Whereas normally, remember like how like hard cut, like the new decade of music started. Mm-hmm. Like think about like the 80s into the grunge metal. Like that was just a hard fucking hair metal band's over.
That was
grunge is
called
down.
Nirvana lopping the dicks off of all the hair metal bands.
Yeah, but the abrupt, like
Yeah.
whereas in the late '90s, it just kind of like barely faded into new metal. Like new metal just kind of weirdly happened, and it like felt like it was like, no, this should be happening.
You just take a little bit of all the hotness. It's like, oh, what we got that's really big? Heavy riffs and rap. Put them,
Yeah.
just crush them together.
What if we took, Anthrax and
They
Public
really-
Enemy and did that all the time?
They really did the, what is that? Pen, pineapple, apple pen guy.
Yeah.
I got a band.
Yeah, exactly. But the Spanish guitar it's fucking everywhere in all these songs when I was making these playlists.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I noticed it at first during the Backstreet Boys song where it's like, "Show me the meaning of being lonely," "Show me."
Oh,
the
okay.
meaning. And then like right after they hit the chorus, the doo doo doo.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo.
I always
Like,
heard
they
it in
fucking love
Enrique
hitting it.
Iglesias, Ricky Martin.
Dude, okay, you joke, but "She Bangs" is a fucking banger.
She bangs.
She bangs.
That song. It works.
It works.
It works.
Ricky Iglesias, dude, would also have people
See?
don't talk about those guys.
Oh, I love it. I got a Ricky. I got an Iglesias. And you just combined them. Two separate people.
Did I say Ricky Iglesias?
Yes,
Fuck.
you did.
I do this shit all the time. Why does my brain do this?
Rob Thomas, Goo Goo Dolls.
It's the same shit. Same shit. You'll never convince me that's not the same band. I've never seen Rob Thomas and Matchbox 20 in the same room.
You mean, I forget the lead singer of Goo Goo Dolls' name, but yeah.
Yeah, either way. I've never seen Goo Goo Dolls and Matchbox 20 in the same room. Pulled me wrong. Unless they do a tour together, which then I won't believe it unless they're on stage together. They could do a fucking supergroup tour where it's just them playing for 4 hours.
Yeah.
But they just switch the band, but it's just them in different costumes.
It would be funny. It's just rotating, and the whole time Wade's going, it's a weird Grateful Dead concert.
But yeah, I just noticed that there was like an epidemic of Spanish guitar in that music period, and I don't know why it was happening. I'm gonna follow up on this and bring it back to the pod because I haven't had a chance. I noticed it today, and I definitely want to go see if there's articles written about why there was so much Spanish guitar in the early 2000s.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that the features went crazy because you had so much crossover with everything.
Well, that's like the running joke about T-Pain. Like the 1 year,
He bought everybody a drink.
yeah, he bought everybody a drink, and he was on everybody's song. That's why, because he bought everybody a drink. But he was literally on the best song of the year, right? He was a feature on every one of the best songs of the year.
I mean,
It was fucking hilarious. It's just like Lil Wayne featuring T-Pain, Akon featuring T-Pain. It's just every song had T-Pain in it.
that was back when
Sade.
back when the MTV Music Awards actually mattered.
Yeah, when they were culturally relevant. Is there any culturally relevant award show nowadays?
The Homestar Runner showies.
Those are great. Those still fantastic.
Homestar Runner was great.
Oh, still fantastic. Holds up. Hilarious internet cartoon still to this day.
I'll believe it. I haven't looked at it in a long time, but yeah.
The old. I don't know if they're still making them, but the old.
I have
stuff
no
still
idea.
holds up. It's fucking great. But yeah, that's good. I also, I don't know. What else have you been up to, man? What have you been up to? I've been
Not much. I saw a news thing come across that made me
a
die.
news thing.
Yeah, a news
Is
thing.
that what we're calling them now? A
I
news
don't know.
thing.
Well, it's not really a story. It's more of an action that occurred.
Oh, okay.
And that is out in Oklahoma. I forget. What do you call those Brinks truck drivers, the armored trucks that drive up to collect the money?
It's called a Brinks truck.
No, the guys driving it, though. They're called something.
Oh,
I
security? Armed security?
I don't know. But either way, guy shows up, just in a polo and a
A
hat.
piggy bank?
Yeah, he's driving.
called piggy
It's
banks?
it's branded Toy Story on the side. He shows up. This guy just shows up with his buddy, goes into a Walmart in Oklahoma, says they're from this company, and just starts buying and just like collecting money, and walks out the door with $75,000. And they can't figure out what's going on. And they talk to coworkers, go, I thought it was kind of weird. He didn't have a firearm. He didn't have his bulletproof vest. But he was wearing the colors, and he talked to us the same. And, and so they gave him the money, and he just left. And then, like a fucking Ocean's 11, 30 minutes after they left, the real guys show up.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Ocean's 11. He went to the casino and put it all on black.
I mean, that would have been sick.
Dude, that's just proving you can walk into most businesses, and if you have some kind of official looking uniform and you're just confident, you can surprisingly get really, really far.
Yeah, you can get $750,000.
Yeah. There's like if we really wanted to, Nathan, we could get into any sporting event if we really tried.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many.
All you need is a polo, slacks, and a lanyard with something attached to it.
And an orange vest. Or orange vest is always the perfect.
Orange vest is what you keep in your car when you're leaving the concert, so you can have one of your buddies go stop traffic. Be like, hold up.
Hold up. Hold up. We got more important people than you who need to leave. You gotta
For some reason, everybody just goes, orange vest, I better obey.
Yeah, obey. That's how you get into like stadiums. If you just wear a Michael Myers jumpsuit, like you just got done killing a truck driver, and then put on an orange vest, and then you just walk into a stadium like, hey, like I'm going in, like they'll let you in. If you just keep going to enough gates, someone's gonna let you in because they think you got to go fix something. Just carry a box of tools with you. Be like, yeah, somebody said that there's a pipe burst down in the lower level. I got to go check it out. And you'll get in. You just have to have a basic knowledge of plumbing or something just to sound smart enough because nobody else knows how plumbing works. Do you know how a toilet works, Nathan? I bet not.
Yeah, there's a lateral under the toilet that goes directly, and then it comes up into the fitting, and then that fitting, runs it through the little whirly in the back to the tank.
You had me till whirly. I was believing you till whirly.
I don't know what the fuck that's called.
This is why we would get caught, because Nathan would be like, the whirly. They would go, that's not a toilet term. Fraud! Imposter!
Fuck, I got close.
And now we're not going to the Dallas Cowboys game.
That's okay. We can always try the WrestleMania.
Fine, we'll go buy tickets for $11, Jerry.
Team fucking sucks anyways.
It's crazy what you can do if you're just confident how far you can get it. Have you seen the videos of the kids who bring a ladder in everywhere they go just to see how far they can go? Like they just go walk into a movie theater carrying a ladder, nobody stops them, and they just go
I was thinking this was going to be cool, like they're going to have a TLC match. They're just waiting for the other two groups to show up.
Nope, they're just getting into every place wearing a hard hat and carrying the ladders. And everyone's like, I guess let them through. They hold the door open for them and shit. It's fucking hilarious.
That's great.
I love it. Yeah, you just have it. Confidence gets you so far in life, and I have so little of it.
Yeah, it happens. It's funny because I mentioned WrestleMania and you mentioned the Cowboys, and I immediately went, is it kind of kayfabe at this point? Why is Jerry charging so much when we already know this is fixed and they're going to lose?
Oh yeah,
We're a jobber.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys are now jobbers.
Oh, you're now working for Al Snow, dude. He might as well be your head coach. Job squad.
The head coach. I get what you're saying.
1, 2, 3, pin me, pay me, dude. Those were the coolest shirts, by the way, the Job Squad shirts back in the day. Just on the back, 1, 2, 3, pay me. I should look up. I'm gonna get one of those shirts. I just decided that's one of the best wrestling merch of all time.
There's so few that I actually would want. Like the Wolfpack, got it, because that one rules. Yeah. I'd have to go through. There's some good ones, but there's very few that I'd want to this day.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, you're not wrong though. I think you are getting fucking kind of scammed a little bit now, being a Cowboys fan. You know what's going to happen. They're not going to get rid of Dak either. Is Trey Lance your next bet? You guys only kept him around for this last season until you had knowledge of the Niners, and they still whooped you.
No, we keep Trey Lance around just in case Dak gets hurt. We still know we'll lose.
The fix is in, boys.
Yeah, exactly. We can't hire the guy off the longest yard. That'll get incriminating evidence.
Yeah, that does suck. Yeah. Speaking of fraud, dude, this is a really off.
It's tax season. Oh,
this is a really off the cuff thing. But I was watching the PGA this past weekend, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, golf, the most fixed sport.
No, I have something about PGA that I saw a cool stat after you're done, though.
Okay, this is more. So I'm watching it, right? And they moved the tournament down to San Diego because of the LA fires, right? So they were
Let's be honest, it was a fucking ruse. They just wanted to go to the zoo.
You mean the number 2 best zoo in the world?
What can you do for me, number 2?
Number 2. But the whole week, right? They're doing fundraising basically for the LA fires, for the fire department,
by selling Marlboro Reds.
Yeah. Selling burn barrels, $100 a pop.
I mean, that'd be funny.
But they're raising a bunch of money, right?
Okay.
And it's funny.
Brought to you by Firestone.
We couldn't get Goodyear. We had to get Firestone. You guys are being dicks.
I mean, that really is one of their top sponsors.
Yeah. But I was just sitting there thinking about how this happens all the time in these tragic events. How there's always fraudulent charities.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like there's always people who set up things, and like you have to double verify when you donate to these.
Yeah, it's because, let's be honest, in the corporate world, PGA is our nursing home. We know we can steal from them.
Yeah, dude. The PGA might as well be the home shopping network. You trick a bunch of old people.
We're laundering shit for sure.
But I was wondering, watching this, right? Because has there ever been a time where a fraudulent charity started out like the whole point is to scam everybody, right? But then it got so big that it became legitimate? Like I was just laughing thinking about the fact that the Genesis Open.
I mean,
and somehow a charity, was a fraudulent, got involved with the Genesis Open, and then now they're just like, oh fuck, now we gotta really be real, otherwise this is gonna really come crashing down.
I don't want to burst your bubble, but a little company called Enron.
I know, yeah. They were a company, not a charity. I'm talking about strictly charity. Charity.
One comes to mind, but I'll be respectful and not bring that one up.
What one's that?
I'm not going to bring that one up.
Okay. All right. You'll tell me after the podcast. I don't even know what you're talking about. But that was a dumb thought I had. I just thought how funny it would be that you're a fraudulent company and then you get approached by Genesis Golf Association Invitational, and then you're working with Tiger Woods and you're just like, oh fuck, you're like, guys, we're way in over our head. We were just trying to scam a couple people out of $100,000. Now we're working with fucking Genesis.
Oh. You just said Tiger Woods, and you made me think of another one. AshleyMadison.com.
Oh, yeah. That's a company.
Really, it's a website.
That's not charity, though.
Well, charity's on the website.
Charity is a member of that website for sure. And they're right next with her best friend Destiny. But yeah, so I don't know. That was just a dumb thing. So you said you had a golf thing. What did you have?
So in true PGA fashion, they're getting pissed off at like what's going off.
What happened to this game?
Pretty much.
It used to be a classy
so
game.
The elderly community, which basically at this point, by elderly I mean 35 and up. The normal people
just
that
underneath
are
it.
well, I'm just saying.
I'm knocking on the door of of elderly.
I'm saying like because you think of like when I say that, I'm just saying their entire demographic that always is like, hey, PGA, my sport. I love watching this.
Right.
They wanted to get younger. They have Waste Management. Congratulations. And their arrest, their people that have been thrown out, their cutting off of people from drinking, all three separate categories. Yes, there's overlap, obviously, but all three of them, every year that tournament's been held out in Arizona, has increased every fucking year. It is money. It is the Wolf of Wall Street party going on there, and I'm like, God damn, dude, that rules.
Congratulations, Waste Management. You are not a waste at all.
I think this
that
like
is wasted management. If anybody can handle it, it's WM, dude. They can handle people wasted.
It's in your fucking name. I mean, I saw the stat, and it's hundreds of people every tournament getting arrested, getting cut off of drinking, just and not to mention, and the other stat that wasn't on there is fights that break out. I'm like, Jesus, this place is awesome. And it's pretty sad to go, wow, early February. I mean, let's be honest, PGA, make some money. Put it over the fucking spring break weekend, because that's what that is now.
Right. I think we need to bring in soccer hooligans to start making up chants for the 16th hole.
Brilliant idea.
Hit the ball, you cunt. Hit the ball, you cunt.
They don't pronounce it. Apparently, they don't pronounce a T as hard. So you can get cunt.
Oh, you can't swing. You can't swing. I'm not clever enough like that. That's the one thing. You know what?
You got little balls.
Your shaft is really short. Your balls are really little. You can't even play the fiddle. Oh.
He's got his driver. It's the only time he can say he's got a stiff shaft.
That is the one thing I'll give the Europeans.
God, I'm just gonna go fucking kill myself.
They got some awesome chants. Okay, they always have some cool thing. The Americans, we're not that great at it. Okay, we got good rappers, but we don't have a. That's what's funny is they're good at making up limericks for sporting events, but then like, drill rappers suck in England. It's awful.
It's funny. God damn. Limericks. Why does that sound Irish?
It is Irish.
It is?
I'm pretty sure Limerick is Irish.
I love how you're like, you know what? All the Irish people are cheering. You're like, yeah, that's right. The fucking UK stole those from us.
Yeah.
It's so I don't understand why though, because their fans are better at having that like camaraderie to sing, but then they also beat the shit out of the other team far worse than we do.
Okay, so limericks their origins are uncertain, but it may have been originated in England, Ireland, or France. I'm gonna say Ireland because fuck England and France. Fuck both of those people. It started in Ireland.
I'd take your second option as the number one fuck off, but
yeah. But yeah, I'm proud of the Waste Management Open, dude. It's nice to have at least one tournament where people are cutting loose. I mean, I appreciate the tradition of the game, and that's why you don't have that shenanigans at the Masters.
That would
but
rule.
Also, Oh, dude, no.
I think
People
that
just-
should be normal for the majors, all of the majors.
get turned up to the US
Just,
Open.
what are you guys going to do? Well, when you walk in, we're going to have a selfie booth, a miniature concert, and then you're going to go out there and you get drink vouchers. How many drinks you say? 20 drink vouchers for your ticket.
Right. It's wild to see golf grow as much as that, because then you watch like old events, right? Like back in just
Everybody looked like Craig
before.
Stadler.
Yeah, there was nobody.
good.
But nobody came to these things. Like there were people watching the event, but like not what there is now. You could barely get a good seat on most holes now, which is crazy because a golf course is gigantic.
Yeah, you definitely, yeah. The closest ever to that, and the one that ushered in like a new age, was Tiger. That was
Yeah.
when you first started hearing people scream Tiger and all that stuff. Of course, that was also when you got to start seeing it, because I saw people steal like one of Phil Mickelson's clubs right out of his caddy's bag. Like,
Yeah, I remember that. I was watching a compilation of people yelling stuff when Tiger hits things the other day. The best one is this guy goes, "Give me back my son!" Yeah, but it is crazy. I'm glad. Good for the waste management though, dude. I'm pretty stoked about that.
no, I mean, their stats are impressive.
Yes.
The fact
very
that it
much
keeps
so.
going up year over year, and they keep going, we're going to do something. Dude, they turn off booze, all of a sudden the kids, like, okay, here's a better thing, and I didn't know this. You can buy your ticket, and apparently with that ticket, you get free food. If
Okay.
you're a student, if you're going to Arizona State and you're not taking those days off fucking school, especially Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday where tickets are sub $20, you buy a ticket, you get 10 free drinks, you get lunch, you get all this. So it's all included with that under $20 ticket. It's worth it. Monday and Tuesday are like $10 for a ticket.
Jeez.
I'm
Are
like-
you saying we have to fake IDs for Arizona State? Or we
No.
gotta enroll in one class?
You don't know. That's not just for students. I'm saying, but if you're a student, because you're hurting for money, you go do that. It's like, what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to go get fucking housed for $20. Like, those 2 days, you could buy those $10 tickets for 2 separate areas, so that renews your drink vouchers because you get 10, so
Ooh.
double it up.
Why were you researching all of this?
I have a dream,
Yeah.
and it's to go to the wasted management.
I'm going to Ocean's 11 the Waste Management Open.
My goal is to go in there and drink everything like stone cold. I will go through these vouchers at a rapid pace.
No. A birdie? What? Double bogey? What?
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes. It just keeps going up. It doesn't go down.
An albatross? What?
Snowman.
Speaking of heists, dude, and just the sheer volume and numbers of things, I got a good story for you.
All right.
In Pennsylvania,
Oh, the
There was
Amish.
the Amish, dude, and I think you know what they haven't cracked this case yet, and you're gonna appreciate that pun once I get to what this is about. But it might be the Amish. This seems like a very Amish heist because in Pennsylvania, 100,000 eggs have been stolen.
Oh, they should be shelled.
And coincidentally, a lot of eggings have happened in the past 24 hours.
You know, okay. And we'll get back to your story, but I was just thinking about this literally just this weekend
Okay.
because I broke some eggs and I didn't know if I'd financially recover.
God damn it, I'm not going to be able to retire now.
Oh, it's so fucking close.
I thought putting all my eggs in one basket was going to be profitable.
So I was thinking because I
Sorry,
broke
that one got me.
I broke these eggs and I go, damn, dude. I don't even know if because it's not like I've explained to my daughter what we used to do or anything in that regard, but I go,
Eggs used to be a quarter back in my day.
I mean, it really would be, but I was like, if I explain to her or any young kid that back in my day, if we hated somebody, we just hucked ungodly amount of eggs at people's house or use toilet paper, both things that cost way too much money now. Like now, I might as well have been saying, I crashed Ferraris into their house.
Yeah. I threw $500 worth of product at someone's home. Dude, to think about what the inflation effect of what pranks cost nowadays is fucking hilarious.
It's so stupid. Like,
oh, dude, yeah, we got there's a building not too far from us, like a school building, and they have trees out in it, and they got TP'd during the fall last year. And as I walked by, that's what I thought. I was like, whew, that's like $70 worth of toilet paper,
right? Like the amount.
That's how you know you're an old fogey and you don't have fun anymore. You care about money, man. You don't care about being a free spirit, dude. No, I don't. I need that to wipe my ass.
Like
with.
You can't do what we did, and that is go in to buy 16 dozen eggs to say it's for a church event the next day, because nobody's gonna believe you, because they'll be like, your church is spending $300.
Yeah. This is $1,000. Churches can't afford this. We know this because the donation plate has been down the last.
Ma'am, you see all these eggs? That's why we need all the TP. Okay, it's obvious, hand in hand.
As the popularity of the Waste Management Open goes up, church attendance goes down. We know this for a fact, so we know these aren't for eggs.
We're in the business.
It used to be. It's funny that they used to didn't they start like profiling kids as they were buying eggs like that too? They became a part.
It was cool. That was like my first meeting with the detective after doing that certain event that I just told you.
Egg whites. These are professionals. These kids, detectives.
I was really glad I watched The Usual Suspects, so I knew to look around the room to make up fake names.
Pen. Sold pineapple. Pineapple pen. Fuck.
What's your name? You're like, penis. Ah, shit.
Yeah. That's my only regret ever when I got pulled over by a cop, is not giving them the alias. Because, they'll ask you, like, if you have any aliases.
Yes.
Them,
you could be
write it down.
Mike Roch.
Yeah. My buddy Jake in high school had the best one. He wanted he was like, I should have told him a fucking ridiculous one. He's like, just so anytime I ever got arrested again, it'd be like, are you Jake the Flying Ethiopian Kressel? Which is like, it just is so funny. Like a cop having, he's like, are you the Flying Ethiopian?
Wow. Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. I regret doing that too. That would have been so fun.
It would have been.
Are you Wade Boss Hog Taylor? Yes, I am.
That reminds me of getting busted in college for drinking, and they're having everybody sign names, and I put my actual name down while everybody else is putting like Fred Durst, Johnny Damon. That just tells you the year, Johnny Damon.
Yeah. Yeah, I got arrested with an elite lineup, dude. There was McGuire, there was Seiko.
Yeah. I got busted at an A-lister party, man.
Dude, I was with Bonds, too, dude. I was with all the roided boys. Me and the roid boys were getting hammered. There's a rap sheet somewhere with just your fucking name on it and a bunch of Hall of Famers.
Yeah. It was, God, I've never felt more dumb the next day.
Son of a bitch.
100%.
Oh, that was like when I got arrested. I just, like, they were like, is anybody not 21 here? And where there's just like a bunch, like, there's all of us in here and nobody puts their hand. I put my hand up first. So I was like, I'm not, because I was just like, they're gonna find out. They're gonna look at all of our IDs.
And then they're just like, All right, then the rest of you go home. You come with us.
No, they knew better.
Oh, okay.
They've checked everybody. I should have just hucked my fucking wallet outside and be like, I don't have an ID. Prove it.
You guys aren't going to believe this dog ran out with it.
Yeah, I wish I would have thought of more stuff like that. But then you just, like, I don't know. I got less trouble doing it that way.
Yeah, I always think
I
of
paid
the
$100 fine. That was it.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
Of course, at that age, you're like, oh my God, I'm destitute.
Now, my baseball teammates who were 21 faced some serious legal trouble, I think, at one point because of providing alcohol.
Yeah, that sucked. But when they did it the next weekend, it was a great story.
Oh, yeah, dude, we were fucking lit that time of our lives.
But, so what was going on with this thievery?
So this thievery, right? So this is in Pennsylvania. A heist of 100,000 eggs from the back of a trailer in Pennsylvania, which is even more impressive because that's on a pallet. 100,000 eggs on pallets.
Yeah, I'm picturing.
So in the back of a
I'm
truck.
picturing Walter White laying on it like his money.
I can have omelets for months.
Yeah.
I am the one who cracks.
I mean, whoever this thief is has the just rankest toots right now.
Right. Dude, so it says 4 days after the theft, law enforcement could have tied the sky-high cost of eggs. No leads have come in. The trooper first class Megan Frazier, I'm gonna knock at our door, have some scrambled eggs. Dude, this is all coming together now. Frazier,
yeah.
scrambled eggs, it's all connected. I'm
I'm just
you.
waiting.
This goes to the fucking top.
What do you think? Because I'm thinking the tip line is, do you or someone you know have excessive gas right now? Call the tip line. You may be financially
Does
benefited.
it smell like sulfur in your home? Dude, nobody's ratting. Dude, this is like when the crack epidemic happened. Nobody's going to rat.
No,
they're
this
getting
guy's
free eggs.
This
on the
guy's
low.
fucking Robin Hood. You find out, he's like, hey, keep your mouth shut. By the way, here's 2 dozen.
Cheryl, I know you're a single mom. You've been having a hard time. Here's 18 eggs.
You let him hit it raw. Now you single.
Single mom. She said, we're relying on leads from people in the community, so we're hoping somebody knows something. They can call us and give us some tips. Listen, lady, nobody's going to help you get those eggs back.
If I stole these eggs, I would be generous and hand them out. Yes, A. B, I would channel my inner child, and just like Goku, I would Kamehameha them to everybody. So I'd grab 2 and just and throw them at. And if you don't catch them, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm doing? I'm getting Easter dye, and I'm dyeing all of them. So then you can't, like, all those eggs that were stolen were white. Look, these are
You're almost there.
eggs.
Your idea is almost perfect. Hide them all over town. All of them.
I want to play a game.
Yeah.
Some men want to, I'm just a rabid dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with an egg if I caught it, but I'd hide it. Tell me, Batman, you can have the fresh eggs, or you can save all the colored ones. Come play games with me, Joker. Where are they?
I noticed it didn't stay green long, so I didn't dye 75% and put them in the snow.
Oh, dude, that's so funny. Yeah, but if this is the new thing, is just hiding eggs around town.
Oh, yeah. Kids are going to be, like, confused. What day is it?
Dude, that's the sequel to Groundhog Day is Easter. It's just repeating itself all the time. Bill Murray's just stuck on Easter Sunday, getting resurrected every day.
Puxatawny Phil is confused as nobody showed up because, citywide egg hunt is underway.
Yeah. Police are also following up on any possible witnesses, looking into surveillance footage that can help them identify the. Dude, whoever has access to that surveillance footage, if they're a real one, they fucking
deleted
broke
it.
that tape.
Yeah. That was weird. The camera was down last night.
In my career, I have never heard of 100,000 eggs being stolen. This is definitely unique, says Frazier, because she's going to have some scrambled eggs.
Either that or when you see Guinness World Book of Records come to your town, just follow them.
Yeah.
They're making the largest pancake known to man.
Largest goddamn pancake. You want to hear some
I guess it
facts
would be a
about the
pancake,
egg
would it?
crisis?
Eggs. I guess you could.
Eggs are used in pancake if you're doing it from scratch.
Okay.
I think if you do it from scratch, you need an egg.
Okay.
But if you're like just doing mix, you just use water.
Okay.
Yeah. But the
I like how you use the correct terminology from Pennsylvania. Water.
Yeah, dude, you're welcome. Dude. I'm cultured.
I got my water from Wawa.
Yeah. Water. I'll take some water ice.
They imported them from Wisconsin.
My fiance tried to tell me I wasn't doing a Philly accent right the other day, and I was like, "Well, you do one." She goes, "I don't do accents." Then I said, "You don't get to criticize."
Did she? Oh, I was really hoping she just went Philly cheesesteak.
Gonna go down to the Schuylkill. I didn't do it right there either. I was doing it really well the other day when she told me it was wrong. I was like, well, you don't know. You don't know.
Who do you know from Philly? Oh!
Yeah. Oh, that was the best also. My buddy Shane. Shout out Shane O'Connor. Love you, bud. After the Eagles won the Super Bowl, he sent me a picture
Go
of him
Birds!
just in downtown Philly helping. He wasn't destroying anything, but things were destroyed around him.
Right, he wasn't destroying.
Legally, he was not destroying anything, but he just had a cigarette in his mouth and he had his hands up and he just texted me, "Go Birds." It was great. But the bird flu is forcing farmers to slaughter millions of chickens this month, pushing egg prices to more than double the cost of the summer of 2023. It appears there's no relief in sight with Easter approaching. Ooh, see, Nathan, you're right. It might be for a massive help for because the kids need an Easter egg hunt.
What are the kids are going to be heartbroken when the Easter Bunny gets incarcerated here.
Yeah.
The cost was so high.
Oh, man. That sucks. But you know where the cost isn't high, Nathan?
Well, when you're using Cadbury Easter Bunny eggs to make your omelets, it's kind of odd. It's all we can afford.
Yeah. You know where...
yeah, you go to punitgame.com and use your voucher code to get free eggs in Pennsylvania.
We'd have a hookup.
They're all around
Robin
town.
Hood eggs. The best eggs you can get.
Yeah. But
not affiliated with a trading company.
yeah. Oh yeah, that fucking place. But also punitgame.com. You want to make sure you go there, get the entire network for free from beginning to end, no paywall. Just go check that out. Also, the little mom and pop shop youtube.com. When you go there, in that search bar, type out Comic Wade Taylor with no spaces. Again, that's Comic Wade Taylor. You get clips of this show, his show, Not Worth the Time, as well as that man's clips of stand-up. So make sure you check that out. But back on punitgame.com, get some merch.
That's right, everybody. Hop over to the Punting Game shop where you can get yourself t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at puntinggame.com. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and they get you free shipping at checkout. I'm the Micro Machine guy.
Yeah, and use promo code EGG to get a free dozen shipped with your shirt.
That offer is not true. We don't have eggs to give out.
But seriously, I know someone who has eggs. We're out. Peace.
Yo, blood, you want some eggs?
Who gives eggs?